Mr. Ryan Pike graduated with a Bachelor of Engineering, first-class honors, and I have much pleasure inviting Mr. Pike to address the congregation.
Let me say congratulations to the graduating class that is here today. I feel very honoured and privileged to speak on behalf of the cohort. I'd like to express gratitude to my family for supporting me through this journey, and my friends and peers for the many late nights that we shared together. A special thanks goes to Professor Jochen Trumpf for being an amazing mentor and friend, to Professor Robert Marnie for introducing me into the exciting field of robotics, and to Senior Lecturer Jeremy Smith for showing me the extremely fulfilling work around humanitarian engineering. Thanks is also extended to both academics and professional staff who contributed to my overall time here. I would now like to briefly share with you my journey. Let us rewind the clock to a nervous 18-year-old that was both fascinated and overwhelmed with the degree that laid before him. It probably took a good year and a half before I found a footing here at the university, and that is largely in thanks to Professor Jochen Trumpf, who taught a course on dynamics and simulation. I would landmark this as my first experience of truly understanding a course. It significantly raised my self-esteem and made me realize that I am capable of understanding this stuff. As a student, from that point on, I shifted from merely participating to actively engaging in classes. I changed from worrying about being wrong to being excited about being wrong. When I began to involve myself more and more into what the university had to offer, it took me on a truly magical ride. I had the opportunity to partake in several global experiences at my time here at the ANU. I travelled to Germany and did a 6-month exchange at the Technical University of Munich, where I learned from some of the best computer vision experts, and got to travel to China, Singapore, and Malaysia as an international student ambassador. Another global experience which I would landmark as my second formative moment was a design summit in Cambodia. This was recommended to me by Senior Lecturer Jeremy Smith. Now, my motives for coming on this trip, put frankly, was just to fill an engineering elective. This seemed like a feasible option with the bonus of experiencing a new culture and country. The result, however, was extremely different to those motives. It was quite possibly the most transformative 2 weeks of my life. On an island that lacked all basic infrastructure were people that were truly content with what they had. I showered out of a bucket, had several skin rashes from the constant barrage of mosquitoes, and developed a sinus infection, but I would do it all again in a heartbeat. It completely changed the way in which I view engineering. It is not simply a profession to me, but it's a social responsibility to tackle problems that mean something to me and have positive social impact. With 2 years left, I began to incorporate this outlook into my degree. For the capstone engineering project, I got to work on a problem to assist type 1 diabetics. So instead of pricking your finger 4 times per day, you can simply blow into this non-intrusive device that was developed by our team. To further my professional experience, I worked for a medical waste management company, and I switched from participating in that capstone project to actually running one as the client that same year. I got to see firsthand the brilliance and incredible aptitude of the students here. In 2 successful semesters, we developed an approach for transforming medical waste into sustainable concrete, truly realising the circular economy. Now, this was largely done during the pandemic, which led to the work being featured in Engineers Australia and several news feeds. In the final semester, I got to immerse myself in the academic community as a research assistant under Professor Robert Marnie in the Australian Centre of Excellence for Robotic Vision, and even got the chance to be an academic tutor. I not only got to learn from amazing members of this community, but had the very special privilege of passing that knowledge on. From student to client to ambassador to researcher to tutor, I got to play so many different roles at the university, and whilst each part offered its own set of challenges, it has collectively contributed to my identity and who I am today. As I'm sure for all of you, it is those important moments and experiences that help shape and develop your character and who you are today, but also who you will become in the future. Now, it is safe to say that the last 2 years have been very tough. For some of us, we have had loved ones fall ill to the virus, and in some cases, this has been fatal. For all of us, our lives have significantly changed if we have been faced with a common enemy. We have been fundamentally robbed of that sense of personal connection. However, there is a deeper quality that has pierced through these trying times, and that quality is evident in each and every one of the graduates that are here today. It is the quality of resilience. All of us have not only graduated from a world-class institution, but we have graduated through truly historic times. Resilience cannot be taught through a seminar or a classroom. It is a quality that is realized through our lived experience. It is showing strength in the face of adversity. It is the persistent ability and relentless attitude to keep getting up as you fall over. Resilience is this quality of undying attrition that will catapult us into the next stage of our lives as we parry whatever challenges await us. I am proud to be an ANU alumni. This place has provided me a sense of belonging, community, and connection. It really is a second family to me, and the library is almost a second home. I encourage each and every one of you to leverage on the relationships, skills, and experiences you got from the ANU to tackle problems that mean something to you. Congratulations again to the graduating cohort. I wish you all the best on the next chapter of your lives.